everyone. Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts, and we're back in the kitchen. We are back in the kitchen. We're gonna have to call this cooking and crafting. What I need to do while something's cooking is actually do a craft. Anyway, we're gonna just cook today. So I'm gonna turn you down, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that my brother-in-law gave me. He actually gave me the dish. So I am going to change it up just a little bit, but we have this, I think it's maybe a Pampered Chef. But anyway, it's a clay pot, and you season it and use it just like you would the cast iron. So I'm going to turn you down and let you see what all I'm doing. Okay, right down here where you can see all the happenings. I have seasoned my pot, and I've used it quite a bit, but it's been a hot minute since I have, so I'm just going to rub it down with a little bit of butter here. I should have had some of my butter a little bit more at room temperature, but I didn't. So it'll be all right. I'm going to be cooking bacon in it also. So, but I just want to give it just a little coating before I get started. So we're going to lay that aside back there. So this is going to be, like I said, a layering dish. And I've got part of it cut up. I've got my onion cut up. I'm going to use some mushrooms. I don't think he used mushrooms in his, but it's a simple recipe. He did cut his in circular little things. I'm cutting mine more in half circulars. So I'm going to cut it. Now my fingers are back away from the knife. So if it went down, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't touch me. Okay, so we've got our half circle cabbage, and I'm just going to lay it, starting just like that. I guess I could have part of these cut too, huh? We're just going to cut like little cabbage steaks, and it's not how wide they are. I'll use that one on the end. There. Now the thing about cooking with this, I don't have my oven even on yet, because when I put my clay pot in there, you want it to be, you want the oven to be cool. So I'm cutting the cord out. One reason, and they fit in there better to me, being halved. This is how they're laying. I think I'm going to use these and just cut the same thing, except they're smaller, just go on the side where it's a little empty. here on the end. So now, basically the bottom of my pot is covered. So we're going to be finished with the cabbage. I will make either some corned beef and cabbage or some cabbage and sausage. I'll make something with that. Make sure y'all can still see me. I'm bad about getting busy and scoot around and get out from in front of the camera. Okay, we got a prong here. There's only 3. Oh my goodness, I thought there were more than 3 in here. See, the last batch I got was like 6 and they were split in half. Hold on. Got a wrinkle. We know how to fix that. Let's move our chicken over here. I don't want to have to cook it forever. I'd like to only have to cook it for an hour. So this is some pretty thick chicken breast. So I'm just going through and kind of filleting it. See, even at that, it's some pretty big chicken. I want to get all that fat off. Got some fat down here. So there's 2. How thick that is. That's a thick piece of chicken. So I'm going to go in half and just go down in between. And this knife is a Rata knife. You can just go online and Google Rata. It's R-A-D-A. They are some of the sharpest knives. And you can even send them back and they'll sharpen them for you. I think you have to pay the shipping, but they are quite sharp. I like them. And y'all see how easy it cut through that chicken. Now, chicken's not frozen. You see how thick that is. Oh, I had it off, I didn't. Okay, let's fillet this one also. Okay. Little strainer down here. Right behind y'all. Hands a little bit. Alright, so now rinsed our chicken off. I'm just going to layer this. Gristle and all right here. I hate to bite into a piece of chicken and it be all bristle. Ugh. Glad y'all couldn't see me make that face. I had a face to go along with it. Alright, so I don't want my chicken laying on top of each other, but I'm just going to spread it out. We've got one piece left, but I'm not going to stack it on top of each other. Okay, so we got our cabbage. Now we've got our chicken. Now we're going to lay some good red onions. If you like yellow onions, you can put yellow onions on here. Red onions just seem to have a little sweeter taste. It's just a personal preference, whatever you like. This is just for seasoning, then you can eat them. If you don't like onions, you can pick them off when it gets done. The good thing about using big onions. And if I had remembered, I got some bell pepper. I think I have some frozen ones, but we're not going to worry about it. So now we have the onions laying all so pretty. Alright, now let's put some mushrooms on here. Let's see. Let me go ahead. Excuse me. A little shelled onion peeling. Get that off. I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper it. Some salt, and I love garlic. I may just get some garlic and put in here also. I think that would make it delicious. So you can change it up. You can add to it, take away, whatever how you want to. Tell you what else I'm going to add too. A little bit of Italian seasoning. This will just give it a little kick. Oh, that's going to make it good. Now, let's see. I think this, oh, we're just going to put some mushrooms on here, wouldn't we? And it's just a layering dish. Well, they're going to try to run away from me. And it's going to be so scrumptious. I guess I could have tried to put y'all up taller. The camera would have probably fell over though. I may end up using all of these and that'll be fine. I love mushrooms. I love cooked onions. I think I'm going to save just a few. onions and a few mushrooms. Gather me up, put some butter and stuff in a pan and cook this extra piece of chicken. Okay, so we've got this. Let's see. Now we're going to use any kind of mayonnaise that you want to use. Hellmann's is my favorite, so that's what I'm going to use. Y'all can use all them other ones. I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. This is spicy brown mustard. Now there's more in here. It's just taking its time coming out. Let me get a fork so I can mix it up real good. So this is just mayonnaise and spicy brown mustard. It's not really that spicy, but it's just a little different than regular mustard. And if you're on a keto diet, this is keto friendly. Because you can have, the mustard has 0 carbs. Some of y'all won't even care about this, but the Hellmann's has 0 carbs. And you can have mushrooms, onions, chicken, cabbage. You can have all that on keto, and bacon. So now we've got our mixture. Dollop it over. Just go down through here. I may have to mix up a little bit more. We shall see. I don't think so, but this is going to liquefy, and it's going to drip down all the way to the bottom. And when you take this out of the oven, it's going to be juicy on the bottom. I had never cooked in these pots until my brother-in-law gave me this one. Let's see. I seem to be running away from y'all, don't I? Get all this extra stuff that's on here. Lay that on my little mushroom paper. All I can of this beauty out of here. Okay. So now we've got that covered. Out of our way. Good bacon. Ooh. just going to lay my bacon. You can lay it crossways, long ways, ever how you want. I think we might need to take it long ways, but I sure didn't want to. Bacon seasoning is going to run down along with all that mayonnaise and mustard mixture. So there's our bacon laid all the way across. Now let's see. Our butter stick. You don't have to do this every time. It's just been a hot minute since I've used my pan. So I'm just gonna rub a little butter on it. Just like those wrought iron skillets and stuff. You gotta keep them seasoned. Probably sounds a lot louder on there. So now I'm gonna put my lid on. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to go over there to the stove. I'm going to turn it on preheat. I think it's 325 start. Turn my light on. I'm just going to set it on here. And then I'm going to set it in the oven. Down. It's crooked. Okay. And I'm going to set the timer for 1 hour. That's how easy that is. So we'll be back in just a little bit to taste it and see if it's done, see what it looks like and how good it is, or if I made my hair's wild. I just got home from work, so we'll see how it tastes, and I'll let y'all know. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey y'all, we're back. And I'm fixing to take this chicken out of the oven. We'll turn you down. Right here. Okay. Take it out. Just like this. Get everything out of the way. And we're going to take the lid off and see. I didn't want to lay that down on the counter with it being hard like that. But it's got plenty of juice in it. Forgot to get a plate out. Show y'all what this looks like. Making a mess. Just like that. So that's a piece of chicken, some onions, the cabbage. I took the rest of the cabbage and the bacon. I cooked bacon, then I threw my cabbage in it. It's already been eat. We eat it. It was so good. Alright, so you see I just cut that with my fork. So we're going to get a piece of chicken with some cabbage. And see the seasoning got all the way down to it. Mushroom. That's delicious. I let it cook on 325 and I ended up just turning it back on or leaving it in there for about an hour, 45 minutes. Because I only put it on 325. It's good. I like the Italian seasoning on it and the, what else did I put? Garlic. I like the mushrooms being on it. It's delicious. So, y'all will have to give this a try and let me know. I will post the recipe down in the comments, in the description of the video. Okay. And if y'all try it, let me know how it turns out. Thank y'all. Remember, I love you all. Get to crafting, make something beautiful, or get in the kitchen. And we need to be just crafting and cooking. We need to cook, craft while it cooks. Come back and eat. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.